In this video, we're going to have a look at creating a simple drainage plan for the house. First of all, I'm just going to click on one of those electrical sockets from a previous video and hide the category, and that just cleans up that drawing a little bit. And what I'm going to do is right-click, duplicate, not with the detailing though, and you'll see you get a nice, fairly simple plan there without all the dimensions and so forth. Ground floor copy, and I'll rename it to ground floor with drainage. Okay. And then I'm going to check the view properties, and I just want to, I don't really need an underlay, so I'll just turn that off. And crop view, I don't want that on at the moment either. And that enables me just to see a bit more around the actual building. Okay, so what do I want? Well, I can see I've got my 2 rainwater points already, but obviously I want some drainage for these. So I'm going to use some model lines. Okay, I'll go to the Annotate tab and use detail lines rather, not model lines. Detail. Now at the moment they're set to thin lines. That's okay. I'll leave that as it is. And I want to establish some points. So we got that one coming out there, and we will have one coming out the side of the building by here, and that one can connect into it by there. Okay, and we would have the upstairs as well. So I'll just look at the upstairs for a second. Now we can see we've got the bathroom and so forth on the opposite side of the building. So just going to go back down. So we're going to expect it around by here, which we will deal with in a minute. Now, what we want here is a line to come around to pick that up. So I'll just carry on with our detail line. Probably come a bit further away from the building than that. Or actually, I will go at an angle. There we go. And we'll have a chamber by there for it to have access. And then we shall draw another line coming down here. And we'll hide that car. We don't need that on this drawing. There we go. And we'll also have a line coming from here down to there as well. All right, and in fact that one can just carry on. Okay. And let's draw ourselves another one coming from this one. And we'll put it at an angle. Okay, in fact, if we do that and that, we can probably get the one chamber there to save. All right then, so that gives us a route. Now we're going to highlight these lines. So I'm holding down the Control key as I click on each of them. So I've now got them all together. And what we're going to do by here is right click on them, and we are going to override graphics in view by element. And this brings up some options for us with regards to the pattern of the line. So for this one being foul drainage, I'm going to be using the, there we go, that dash dot one by there. We can also adjust the color and the line weight. I will give this one a bit of line weight and say a 3, and OK. And there we go. Now we have a very clearly visible line. I'm going to Architecture tab, Component, Place Component, and Load Family. And if you have a look into the Site folder and then Drainage, you get these few standard inspection chambers and two-dimensional objects as well. So what I want by here is a I'll load all 4 of those for now. There we go. And then I can just pick which one I want. So there's a round 450 diameter. So I'll stick that one by there. Oh, that was a storm though, rather than a foul. So I'll just change that to foul. There we go. And storm by there. And then we've got the foul one there. So that one there. Okay. And down the bottom by here, we'll have another one. But I'll go for a bigger one by there because of the turn and the point coming into it. There we go. And then I'll go for a rectangular chamber and spacebar that. It's prefer that to rotate it the other way, but I can always rotate it myself. So I'll go from there to there, and now that's that way. Okay, so there's a little foul water run. All right, and then we could very easily do a surface water run as well. So again, annotate detail line. And that will run off into the street. Okay, and then we can highlight those. And again, we'll right click, override by element, change it. This one, I want a different pattern to what I've used previously. So this time I'll just do dashes, and I'll give it a slightly lighter line weight as well. There we go. That's nice and clear. On this one, I would probably extend this line by here and just put a rodding eye. So we could put a small 150 square on the end of that. There we go. And we'll rotate that. Oh, that's not rotating it. Let's try that again. And then we'll move it to there. Okay. And probably do the same by there as well. Move that across a little bit. Okay. And then let's do a component and have a circular inspection chamber for storm down by there. And then we would just go about labeling this. And you can label it how you wish. There we go. And you can just repeat that with the others. And that will give you a very simple drainage layout with different types of hatching and line weights, and you can just quickly then finish off other elements. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you could subscribe to the channel if you've already not already done so, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.